Maybe this is heaven, maybe that's just you. I don't trust my judgment, cause I'm just 22. My mind is running circles, my heart is out in the rain. I know that this is sudden, but do you feel the same? Do you feel the same? Do you feel that I can't make my mind up? I don't know what to do. I'm trying to be honest. A point of view, so you tell me that you're leaving, but I wish you would stay. Think that this is worth it, but do you feel the same?
생각보다 넓다. 이쁘다.
오늘 날씨가 좋아서 너무
그러니까.
주황빛이랑도 너무 잘 어울려.
仕上げたものとか衣装ケースに入れてさっておいたりしてキルのボックスにしてますね。すぐに数えてモニクラブとか業務とかも結構比重があってその
誰に刺したいのかがわからない感じがする。頑張ってやったんですけど、でもめっちゃやっぱ止まりましたね。
そうだね。
大変お待たせいたしました。番号札73番のお客様、受付までお越しください。
今は食べる。最近
됐습니다. 오, 뜨거.
귀엽다. 저 아저씨인가? 아저씨인가? 주인 아저씨가? 새로운 스프 카레를 개척을 해볼까? 언니 그래서 카라사 뭐 할 거예요?
그냥 2단계 할래요.
나도 이 할래. 에비, 아브리 치즈. 밥은요? 되게 예비죠?
나도 내 거.
진짜 커. 미쳤어. 내가 잘못하는 거겠죠? 어떻게 해야 될까요, 저?
어려운 거 같아. 자신, 이게 자신 문제.
You give me butterflies when you smile and it feels so good. I just can't hide. I wanna hold your hand, but it gets too shy. Just me and you. What should I do? I used to be so quiet, like a flower on your wall, and everything around you made me feel like I was small. But then you said my name. Now it feels so strange. I've been waiting, oh so patient. Now the colors on my room are changing. Oh God, this feels amazing. Starting now with you, and I don't mind. You give me butterflies when you smile, and it feels so good. I just can't hide. I wanna hold your hand, but it gets too shy. Just me and you. What should I do? You give me butterflies. Oh, what a surprise. The thought of your kiss as the people walk by. I'm just dying to ask, wouldn't hurt to try. Just me and you. What should I do? I hope you hit me back, 'cause I can't wait to see you. Everything's a vibe. The both of us, who knew how fast things became? Now it feels so great. I've been waiting, oh so patient. Now the colors on my room are changing. Oh God, this feels amazing. Starting now with you, and I don't mind. You give me butterflies when you smile, and it feels so good. I just can't hide. I wanna hold just can't hide. I wanna hold your hand, but I get too shy. Just me and you. What should I do?
끝이래요? 아니죠? 놀래라. 개인กิ๊ 놈이에요. 언니.
나도 따뜻한 커피로만 할까 하는데 좀 따뜻한 게
너무 귀엽다. 언니 이거 보여요? TV. 성격도.
그나 티 있는데?
커팅에서도